Will be Ms. Catherine Peel and the LS3 Architects to talk about our library project.
Good evening.
Good evening. Hey Catherine, how are you doing?
How are you doing? Tonight I'm bringing to you a recommendation award for the construction contract for the library project. On January 26th, we opened bids. We received 12 bids, some very good participation and some good tight bids. Chesson company out of Elizabeth City is a low bidder. Their base bid price was $1,146,859, which was under the budget that we had set for the project. We had a number of bid alternates that we had them price for your potential choice to add to the project. 4 alternates. The first was something called a nano wall system. It's a folding wall that would allow the space between the meeting room and the children's area to open up to allow a larger group to be in that space. That was something that the library I thought was a good idea. The second one was a standing seam metal roof system. Our base bid is a shingle roof. So for $20,290, we could add a standing seam metal roof instead of shingles. The third alternate is some additional asphalt paving to connect 2 of the parking bays for $15,100. We have master plans of future parking, so this would get a little additional paving done. We just took that as an alternate because it's not a need to have, it would be a nice thing to have. And then the fourth thing is for the IT system to be part of the general construction contract for $17,050. We took that as a separate alternate to leave the county the option if they would rather do the cabling through another vendor that they may use for other projects in the front of the library. I think you have paperwork in there that has a recommendation letter. I also have a copy of the construction contract that's proposed to be used. And you also should have an updated construction budget, should be this sheet right here, that shows you construction cost, and then some separate budget items, allocating some money for furniture, some of the financing and legal fees that have been paid to get your financing set up. We set aside $8,000 for testing during construction. This would be a separate testing firm that tests things like the asphalt and concrete, and then a contingency for the project, as well as the funds that have come out of the general fund for design fees, soil borings, and permits and survey work. So with all of that added up together, the current costs are estimated at $1,482,259,000. Y'all had set a budget of $1.5 million for the project. So there is some funds that will allow you to at least get the one of the additional alternates, perhaps get the IT cabling within the construction contract at this time.
The life of the roof, the seamless metal roof, what is the number of years that would be added to that would go beyond the asphalt shingle?
Probably 15 to 20 years. It's a much longer life roof.
What is the asphalt shingle? 35 or 40?
I'll have to go back and look at the spec, but I mean, even if you say a 30-year roof,
It's
you
gonna
don't
last
typically
20
get,
years.
yeah, it's 15 to 20 years is what you get
We're
typically
still looking at
expect.
50-year roof on the same
Right.
thing. If we go with the roof and the IT part, if we go with the roof, we'll have to go into contingency, is that right?
Or the furniture money, one of the things we talked about is whether there's other funds or funds could be raised for the furniture, whether the library system may be able to look at that as a separate line item. So you've got some time on the furniture. We have not done any shopping for furniture yet. Basically, it's just a line item.
Mr. Chair,
Yeah.
just as a point of reference to help you guys make some decisions, I intend to talk a little bit about fundraising later in the meeting for a library fund. I don't know what that will entail, but I just want you to know that it's something I've discussed with some commissioners privately and also with the county manager.